with round 3 of Fight Night, live here from Cardiff 5 Stone Games. And we have got Connor on Archfiends with a sort of Cat 4 type of thing going with it. And on the left, and then Dan with Soldiers isolating on the right.
Yeah, 2 big archetypes. Obviously, Soldiers was got quite a lot last time. We could be printing in the Genesis, and there was definitely a lot of Soldiers lists running around. But yeah, they have taken off with the printing of that new Sephiroth card, and a number of other Soldiers. But yeah, had the displeasure of playing against Dan Hartman pre-game with this because he absolutely ruined me with a like turn 1 Roche Laswell Sephiroth. I was like, what? Oh, gross.
Well, we might see a very quick
I'll give the guys.
We're not sure. I know you guys were asking in the chat if we had any Soldiers. Well, we brought them to you, so enjoy.
Now is the time, man. Yeah, Archfiends has always been an archetype that people have loved. I don't think it's ever really been like massively taken off.
Oof. So Dylan with the with controversial opinions, saying really likes Fallon when he's playing Ice.
We've already called him out for it. He said that when Fallon was on interview.
Oh.
Well. So Fallon's showing the range.
Yeah, absolutely mullered that last game. We did see Chaos Aragorn really taking off though. But Mason telling me afterwards he had to go in on the very risky plays to try and sort of keep up. But, so I go from Mr. Connor.
Yeah, kind of going for that early Rydia. So yeah, basically running Rydia with your Archfiends to pump up those Rydia counters, free casting your summons left, right, and centre.
Yeah, exactly that. Well, is that a shoe?
Going for a lens.
Oh no! Oh yeah, sorry. God, I can't even pay attention to what that is.
Yeah, so remove from game. Oh, it's a Genesis.
Woof.
That's a lot of CP to play this early in the game.
It is.
And he's got a Genesis in there.
Is it going to be used before end of 2?
Yeah, otherwise it stays.
Oh, that's pretty rough. I mean, could playing it potentially be...
No, you should leave it removed from game.
Wow, I was thinking, do we make him discard? Would that be enough? Potentially. Or at least freezing the backup. But hard to say.
Kind of going for Thornton, getting a Siren, okay.
Yeah, this deck does not play many forwards, even though it's Archfiends. I suppose we could mainly call it a Cat 4 deck, but it's pretty much just play LB cards and the occasional Archfiend.
So Dan, I don't think about what he does.
It looks like he's got a new Sephiroth there.
He's got a couple of copies in this. He's got the new Reno. He's also got Barrel Eye, Genesis, and I think we're going to see the Genesis come down.
Yeah. Don't freeze the 2 by the looks of things.
Yeah, he's going to reduce the next cast and then freeze it.
Now we don't freeze, perhaps. Cagley asking if this is top table. It is not top table at the moment. Oh, Trial never punished. Does have a few sit there to be able to get back.
Yeah, it's 6.
So yeah, we are just without backups now.
And that stays with me from the game. Yeah, I would have been inclined. I think we rushed a bit on the Genesis because the Genesis Sephiroth didn't need to attack. So maybe you would have been inclined if I was down to do the remove first. So that President Shinra could have been a pretty reasonable play to do instead. Yeah, just a bit off with his timing on the left then. But yeah, no, this is not top table, so I believe on our top table we have Jack Canavan versus Paul Field at the moment. I think Jack is currently repping the Cadets.
Yeah,
which is
the first game.
doing some work. Okay, so here's some video. So we're going to get 2 tokens.
Just a Siren. It's going to make things a little bit tougher to get through.
Oh, is that an Angeal? So Rydia can be heartbroken, right?
Yes, it can, yeah.
So I feel like we're going to see Angeal come down and just break that Rydia. And we're going to get dull freezes. So trigger the Rydia. So Siren Effect.
Interesting Angel, not one I would have thought we would see. And it's
Rydia's got a free cast Cactuars,
Yeah.
and then it dies because we flipped a forward off the Siren, so no protection for us.
And I think it was a Barbarissa, so that's one less Archfiend in the deck. It's a Rufus, that's going to be removed. This Len is... Oh.
Moving the hill there. Killing that Len, getting a draw. Sephiroth's going to come in.
Another EX.
Cactuars,
Never punished.
Trip EX.
Hang on. This has got to happen. This has to happen.
Trip EX.
Yeah. The man knows how to build a deck, that is for sure.
Yeah. Now we have a handful of cards to play with. Backup still frozen from this Genesis. Yeah, Dan just piling on the early pressure with these soldiers.
Yeah. All of the discards we could have potentially had, or dull freezes that we get. And again, Connor just sat there with a massive grip because of all those EX with us. I think he's going to be absolutely fine for at least the next couple of turns.
Would be sick.
Are we going Luna Freya?
Yeah, must be.
No,
Golbez.
we are going with a new Golbez. I will say this put in so much work for me during the pre-release.
Yeah, I even pulled the bad Archfiends and I still won games with this Golbez.
I had 2 of all of them. And then, so I just spliced in Cadets. And it was just like the perfect deck for a pre-release.
Yeah, I had 3 Barb, only 1 Cag, no Scar, and 2 Rubicante, and it's still put in work.
Now the problem we've got is we've got to be very careful about tagged in this Golbez because in theory we could scam off the top.
Is that a Roche? You took that Lightning and Roche. Okay, so here comes the Golbez. Paying 4, so we'll play a 3 CP so we can fill. Right. And Tiger's going to put stuff up into the Brazen.
There goes Seppi, he's gone away. Only once per turn though, so we've lost, we've got nothing else now. If we could get away and kill this Golbez, we could be in trouble. Just gonna jump with the cag.
Oh yeah, he's got to play another one.
Yeah, back up now. Dan, I think, has lost some really crucial bits to the lane early on there. There's another one. Yeah, we're not likely to see another Genesis anytime soon. And here is that new cag.
I think we did it then. I feel like we could have. I guess you did.
Well, it's once per turn. Like you could now do something else in your opponent.
Yeah, true that. You can play like a Barb or something.
Yeah, Barb, get...
Or Scarm, actually.
Yeah, for the protection, exactly.
Lovely.
Or, if nothing does happen, you play the Rubicante and then let your Golbez start swinging.
Yeah. I feel like it's a little bit too late to be playing backups, but then we'll fill on.
So, I believe this is just 2 colour soldiers for
looking at it, does
Dan
it?
Harben.
Yeah, that's the case.
Could be wrong, but we haven't seen anything else because we don't get deck lists for these sort of organised plays. And Matt, can we get the list posted? That best bet would be to join the Discord and ask Connor directly. Obviously, it's up to him whether he wants to share that with the world or not, but I can't see why he wouldn't, to be honest.
So yeah, guys, and if you're not in the Discord, it's a great place to be. Check it out through our website link. You can join the Discord and click the links to the Discord.
Should be under the video, all in the description below. But yeah, if you want advice with decks, there's a huge community in there that obviously, will give advice, general chat, etc. Even if you want to participate in some online games, you can also start to...
Or just shoot the breeze with us. We love to chat.
Yeah.
Rubbish. So here we go. Okay, Leonora getting the Rydia. So this is the new LB Leonora.
Yeah, interesting that we're seeing that used as a way to get that Rydia. Not one
This Rydia is going to be absolutely piling on the counters now with Golbez. Because we've still got 3 different Archfiends to play from deck.
The issue we've got is obviously Dan had to dump so much CP so early. he's not, I don't. I mean, how would you get back into this? Right?
Pass the turn. Oh, we need just do double summon. Just need to load up some more counters onto the Rydia. I feel like a Barb here is quite nice to get an Archery back.
Cactuars back isn't a bad thing, so you can chump block, play another one.
Barb's, yeah, good shout. Just or even the Rubicante, because then the Golbez will attack and do like 8k to the end to them.
Yeah, it doesn't feel bad.
And then you get to 4 counters, and then it means that you can now free cast the Amaterasu that you'll have left in your hand off the Rydia. And it looks to me like that's what Fenrir's playing. So there's the Rubes.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not sure if I should feel bad. Dan did say this is only his like second game with the deck, and one of the games he had, one of his rounds today has already been applied.
Oh,
But I will say though, I have to have the sexiest man on the planet on the game. I just sat there with his bling watch and his.
So yeah, attempting to kill with the Sephiroth action ability hand trap. But Siren protecting it, flipping an Amaterasu for top of the deck.
Ceramus.
Yeah, but it drew Matt, so you can't play the
I mean, you could overpay.
No, you can't. You could,
yeah,
because you do have both. Sorry, you do have both colours available on your backup one.
Doesn't feel great though.
Yeah.
I think that's all she wrote.
But if he plays it, Connor just goes, okay, free cast this Amaterasu from hand. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
He's going to do it.
Has he got it?
Oh no, LB. Attempting to clown or Victor? Attempting to clown. Gotta try and kill this Rydia. It's gonna get Amaterasu. You're gonna feel bad. What's he saying?
I don't know. Something happened there. I'm not sure what.
Did Connors be like, don't do Amaterasu?
Or maybe Haber knew he had Amat. I'm not sure.
I don't think we know he has it, but he's gonna go for it.
I mean, there's another one.
Well, that's Amaterasu gone.
Problem is, we are staring down these. But if anything happens to Ceramus, which it
will
will.
Attack and shoot for 8k with Rubicantes there.
So
here's the Roche. Here comes the Siren. Here comes the Rydia. Huge. No search.
And there it is.
And just like that, it gets wrapped up. Power of Archfiend.
Well, I mean, aggro proven. It either wins or it loses very quickly.
Even die by the sword.
So far, I will say, not impressed with the length. It just felt like it was getting rid of too much.
Yeah, I don't think that was the best utilisation of it. I think if you're going to play Len, you need to avoid playing things in main phase 1 alongside it. It kind of goes against the whole game plan for Len. So yeah.
Wow, that was over super quick. So, guys, we'll be right back. Get a little interview with Connor. If not, maybe see if we want to do a game 2. I'm not sure. We shall see. Guys, we'll be back shortly. Well, forget everything I just said. We're going again.
Bonus round.
Let's see if things can go better for Dan Haven in this one.
You wanted the encore, you got it. Dan is now doing a little bit more of a
new
gentlemanly thing.
Yeah, new.
Going to search for the new barrel. So this is a lovely little ice lightning backup engine. So yeah, lots of lightning ice backup engines. Not that many. In fact, this is the first ice lightning. So yeah, we play the ice card first, so it's lightning card. So yeah, obviously you've got President Cymru going into system, and you've got Restrictor into Nero if you really want.
Reeve into
Casey. But yeah, now we have Lucy de Barrow.
Something going the other way. Well, Cryle getting back the 6-drop lab for later on. Won't be needed, I'm sure we'll just dump it for something else. Probably, I think I saw water card there. We're probably going to play next soon.
Laswell.
Good.
A little bit of pressure on. I'd play the barrel line now. Get some backups on line.
Yeah.
And then it means your President Cymru you can play on curve next turn. What forwards have you got? You can discard something. Right? Yeah, LC, just get the LC back. Right, what are you doing?
Oh, good.
Just put the spade barrel.
No.
Just play the barrel, okay?
Yeah, no, we're getting rid of the Rufus.
Over back. Oh, Seth?
Oh, we're going
Charlotte.
to Charlotte. Interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Bit of
I don't hate
protection.
this. I don't hate this because we'll get a Del Freeze off the Laswell. So it means we can hopefully try and get a Laswell attack on the next turn. So it's kind of just going to go into. Okay, it's going to go straight into Cymru.
What is that battle like? The new one from the set. Given his best blue steel there. No lightning payment. Oh, you're right. Yeah, good catch. That was no lightning payment on the.
Oh, right, yeah.
Good catch there. Thank you for that. Chunker 666. Sorry, the chat panel is very small for us at the moment. We'll go get that sorted. So yeah, I think we just get rid of the Alcid. He does get that back. Yeah, no Charlotte, then we get back the Alcid. All sorted. Thank you for that. Good catch there, Chunk. Much appreciated. It's because we're both distracted doing other things.
What would we do without you?
Right. Well, I mean,
bunch of silly gooses.
We would still stream. We just have no people to talk to us.
Yeah, but I'm annoyed at myself, Fish. I'm normally the first to pick up when people don't. My favourite thing is to tell people pay wrong. Because it actually winds me up when people, no offense, when people pay wrong. Because I'm like, that's part of the calculations. Like you can't, like how, I don't understand how people's brain can work in that way, but you should always be thinking, have I got the right CP? Or, do you do what I do, play mono?
Oh, yeah, that's true. And your mono at the moment is mean. I like it.
Yeah, so just to talk you through what happened. So, he discarded the Rufus for the Barrel Eye. So what we did instead was that he discarded the Alcid, which we knew he had in hand. And so then, instead of taking the Charlotte back, he took the Alcid back off the back. And Connor was happy for it to play out like that. So.
It is a full-out unit coming in, and this could be pretty spicy. Dylan asked me what I think of the new Monk LB. It's busted. Wait. Whoa.
Alcid into Reno.
Whoa.
Let's get this Reno up. This is the other new legend.
Yeah.
So active forward opponent toss comes dull, we can do one of two things. Either give something haste or choose to put it at 4K.
Yeah,
so we're going to dull two things. So we're going to cancel with the Siren.
It's an interesting combination with the Uno and Reno. Not one I considered, to be honest.
Do we just try and mill this for Siren?
Yeah, just keep going.
Keep triggering it, because like if it misses and then it like discards, I don't know.
I mean, worth it.
At some point you'd be like, no.
But yeah, Dylan, going back to the Yang in LB, in my current deck, it could play Neo X Death for free. Just throwing that out there. And I can do at least 6 CP very consistently. It's very good. Also means I don't have to wait to be put on damage 1 for the other older Yang.
Yeah.
Although I still play that as well, because why would you not?
So super interesting list from Dan. Obviously, running Turks. I mean, the Turks do synergize a bit with the soldiers if you are in just Ice Lightning, because there's a lot of other slots that's there. Because the Reno and the Rouge fits with Rufus and the President Shinra and Cisne backup engine that you've got as well. And then Laswell, Charlotte is just like Unity is just a nice thing on top. And then the Una, super interesting play, but
here we go.
Combos really well with Reno.
Well, hit a backup, so it will get cancelled.
And I imagine we're now
the CAG to get rid of the unit.
See, if I was
so does the backup not protect on the side now?
And now we're gonna free cast. See, if I was Dan, I would have been tempted to not try and do the dolls and just save that to make him, because if he kept them upright and Connor had tried to do 60p Lev, he had no cards in hand, so Dan could have tapped 2 to make him pay 1, otherwise cancel the second.
Yeah. Exactly that.
So we don't normally do best of 3, it's just a game for funsies.
Yeah, exactly. The nature of game 1 went super quick, so rather than doing an interview, sit there watching us chat. We're going to instead have you watch a game and listen to us chat instead.
You guys are here to watch. You guys aren't here to listen to me and Fish talk absolute rubbish. You're here to watch action.
Do feel free to contradict us though. If you love listening to our sultry tones, let us know.
What if we like did? I mean, we could bring back ASMR.
I mean, you got to pay extra for that.
Yeah, sorry.
That's the only
Or
flans.
we'll do it if you like, comment, and subscribe.
Or you subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Our OnlyFans, yeah. Yeah, there's some serious pudding on that.
Oof.
Serious pudding on the OnlyFans page.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Great British Bake Off style. Yeah, maybe.
Well, Archie's putting in some work here though.
Yeah, massively. I mean, it's just the toolbox options that you get by pumping your video up. You can play a suite of summons because even if your summons are off color, you're playing. So you got Tyro, but also you're running all the different arch fiends. So sometimes every now and then you might be able to discard like a Rubicanti from hand to play Avatar. So you might have, yeah, just super toolboxy. Just this Golbez is just a really cool enabler for the video. I mean, just being an LB. It's just busting.
Yeah. And again, that all important once per turn line as well.
But it's on either player's turn.
Yeah, exactly.
You will always have access.
So one thing we have got to be wary of is obviously, again, this is not an official game, so we do need to be wary of the time on the round, so that we can...
Yeah, but I'll just run over and I'll see what's... We're at 9 minutes left on the round, and there's still 3 scores that have not been submitted so I can see on the
Okay,
screen.
for now then.
My eagle eyes do not deceive me.
Is this really round 3 already?
Oh, hang on a sec. Did we not do 0 first? Oh no, it's end of other turn.
Yeah.
My bad. I mean, this is almost just gets killed, right? Just kag him as a...
We have to.
Just get kagged.
Is that a mind flare I saw there? It is. Wow.
Long.
That's,
Free cast it.
you could free cast it.
Show me what you got.
Give me what you got. I think we have to kag.
You just...
I mean, neither player's on any damage yet either.
Whoa, really good.
Oh.
No, shut up, is it? Alright.
And I'm back in Une. Oh, if that Une gets online, we are in a spot to follow.
We're gonna play it. Let's remove some summons. So he's gonna come in. So bounce the barrel, I guess, go his lightning back out.
Absolutely slows down that additional. Again, I mean, do you want to give him the lightning CP anyway? He's still going to play 0.
Yeah, I get it. I'll see what they disagree with this.
Chunk, you're alright. Yeah, it is Mind Flare. It is a very interesting. Ooh, we finally hit the EX person. We're gonna nuke that Golbez. First damage.
Is this Dale's top?
I don't know if we can. Like,
I'd have been tempted to get rid of the siren.
yeah.
That's causing more issues right now. Get rid of the siren and then use this turn to try and get rid of the Golbez.
Yeah, because the issue is we're not going to get him to deck out. As I said, this isn't an official game, so we might not even get to see the end of this. Looks like we're costing up something big. The swollen.
LB Sephiroth?
Perhaps. He was counting out at least 6 CP, I thought.
Yeah, we're getting this. I also didn't see what was happening. Freeze the siren.
Are we gonna pay? Are we gonna flip? I don't think Connor really cares on that one, so I think he's probably just gonna let it go through. Well, if it doesn't. Cancelled in the evening.
No, great. No, I didn't. I learned my lesson though.
What a vastly different game we've got here compared to the official round.
Like, for a game that has like 7 blocks, it's so slow.
Yeah.
So slow.
No doing damage to his
Okay, we're just searching. flogging the dead horse, just trying to get rid of this.
Hey, finally. Do we have hammer? We don't have hammer.
We've got three. The siren is gone. That siren put in serious work.
Absolutely.
I do get some.
Yeah, Elsa can attack, hasn't got any. The Reno have on the hand. It does. You could attack with the Reno and dull the Une.
It's not going to kill the Rydia.
No, but it would kill the
Scar.
Scars.
Yeah, but then...
Oh, sure.
Oof. Brunhilde smash. I think this set, keep your eyes out on Brunhilde. That thing has got to make a resurgence like no man's business. Because this thing absolutely bites. We can still hard cast that web, that's for sure.
It's hard to cast it, get back a siren, but then if we can't actually cast the siren, no water CP.
No, we do not.
And that's what Connor's thinking.
I mean, it at least stops the Zerima, so we're probably casting it anyway.
Play
Right?
Zerima, let's go back to the siren, why not?
Or do we play a Golbez again? Golbez into Cag? Seems pretty fine.
Do Golbez in the can, you have to overplay.
Oh, it just...
Yeah,
just going to let the Zerima stall us down.
interesting.
Get him, Happen! Get him!
I mean, do you like take something out? Force him to cast that something? I'd do it. Okay, so
Yeah? I think... Oh, no, he's getting it. Oh, he's on the same wavelength as you there, but...
I mean, I'll say with the Spurgeon.
Double freeze down, no need for a little while at least. It's Brunhilde though. Oh, we're taking it.
No, it's a siren.
You have to tell people to line their damage.
I believe it's a siren anyway. I don't know any other waterfalls that have 7 That is an Ico. That's new expo. Have we got any targets? Any more video? We've seen one get flipped to the side already. Zomus is going to come in and freeze the Scar. It's an amateur. That's it.
Did I see? Oh, yes, okay. The Rufus's. Finally losing the last one.
Kills the Brunhilde. So we don't put this guy. What a spicy thing of this.
Got an awful lot of cast in hand. One card cast is that there as well. We could hard cast it.
We'll get the sun, bounce the cloud, it's going to go back to LB from whence it came. Could we finally cast this siren?
So poop, I think we're okay to get rid of the poo-poo now. We've drawn enough, we've got some good gas in hand. Siren for extra protection isn't a terrible thing. Yeah, good luck dealing with that. We are going to get doled out at the end though, because obviously Zumas is still on board. So, do we... Well, we can't cast the Cag because it's not going to break anything. So we're going to return the hand now.
You could... We've not free cast or something yet, so we could free cast the Cooch.
No, didn't he free cast the Leviathan?
Oh no, correct, he did. I stand corrected.
I think he's thinking of playing Golbez for 6 CP here.
I don't know.
It's only going to return to hand, it's not going to break it. So no dole outs, but...
Keeps him alive.
a bit.
That's half the battle. Well, we have a Zac. I don't know what good target we could got for that.
Left on that round. God, can't even see.
Collaboration?
Wow. I think we're done on round.
We're done on round. Are we waiting on results?
No. I think we're probably going through very soon.
I can still see we've got waiting on 2 results.
Oh, okay.
We've got a minute left.
They had
A
the
minute
wrong
left of the
screen.
round. So Zero's coming down. Freeze the Une.
It's Titan.
and then so you got Elsa trigger and Zerma's trigger. So happy for the ring to be frozen, but not happy for the ring to be frozen. Elsa's going to come in, double the siren. Damage.
Did we not want
It's
to?
a 6 AP left.
I was going to say, didn't we not want a siren effect there? But,
It did. It's side effect on the UNHINGED, but not on the video. You really don't mind being frozen. But the UNHINGED is more bothersome being frozen.
Yeah. Now, Aberration in hand, a huge stack of cards. Haven't.
That's a great mill.
Yeah.
The thing is, the longer this game goes on, the less impactful Golbez comes. People just draw more and more of our targets. That being said, I don't think this deck, although it's a Golbez deck, the Golbez just acts, from what I can see, as an enabler to get Ridio online. This Ridio is fully online and it's popping off. So it really needs Golbez more.
No, exactly. We're just looking like we're just going to keep cycling this lab once per turn.
Rosa to be activated.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
What kind of attack with the skill? Happy not poking.
I mean, a brave way to go, but again, I don't think we're going to see this one go to time.
Well, it has gone to time.
Well, yeah.
He's left to play.
Saying you can barely hear us. Oh dear. Anyone else having
Jack,
issues at all?
can you make sure the players know there's time who's still playing? You make sure the
How
people
is
still
that?
playing
Does
know
that
there's
sound
time.
better to you guys? Do let us know.
So we have gone to time. There are 2 scores from what I can see that haven't been submitted yet. 4 scores. So I've sent our boy Jack on a mission to make sure people are submitting their scores are told that they've gone to time so are on turns. I'm going to apply turns to this game because this is Connie needs to stop playing with his food. This is turn 0.
Yes, absolutely. Guys, if anyone else
He's
is
just
having,
going to scoop. Yeah, he's just going to scoop.
if anyone else is having any problems hearing us as well out there, do give us a shout. We haven't had any other complaints all night, so
Oh, okay, background noise, interesting. Okay, we'll certainly look into it on our tech side as we go to our Be Right Back. And, but yeah, guys, anyone else in the chat, if you're also struggling to hear us, do let us know. Make sure it's not an issue on the viewers' end, because you don't want to make a bunch of changes and then everyone.
yeah, exactly that. But in the meantime, guys, we will be back with the 4th and potentially final round. So catch you in a bit.
See you in a bit.